Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. And thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a Thrive unboxing. I'm going to show you what I picked up from Thrive Market because we are back to eating healthy around here, and it always helps me make all the right choices because of the way they do things. They have a pull down that you can put your diet in, like if you're gluten-free or you're paleo or you're keto, whatever your concerns are, you can do a pull down and it will help you make all of the right choices by showing you all of the items that fit into the category you're looking for items in. So it was so easy for me since I'm doing paleo. I could go in, I could pull down paleo. It didn't show me the things that I shouldn't be eating, which worked perfectly for me, so I wasn't tempted to go awry. But let's get into it. I'll show you what I picked up. The reason I ever want to tape in here is if it's not perfectly perfect. See, like, oh, can you see I have a couple dishes in my sink? I feel very self-conscious about that, but it makes me not want to tape in here. So you guys are just going to get the real. You do join Thrive Market, but you can pay by month or you can pay for a year in advance. And the beauty of the year in advance is if you don't save the cost of what it cost you to join Thrive Market, you get the difference back. That is fantastic. I don't ever get any money back because I always save way more money than it cost me to belong to Thrive Market. And I am not even one of their big orderers. Like, I probably order once every couple of months. I need to, now that we're doing healthier things, I'm going to probably do it more often. I just need to get in more frequently and check and see what I need, because everything that I purchase, I can find cheaper through them if it's something that I want. Like, I was gonna go ahead and lay it all out, but while we're staying here, I see this, and it's the perfect example. It's the Primal Kitchen Mayo. First of all, my grocery store doesn't carry it in the squeezy tube. They only have the little jars, and I go through those. I mean, not too quickly. It's not like I'm blowing through a jar of mayonnaise, but it is just the little ones. This is going to be so much handier. I love that it's the squeezy, and it was less expensive ounce for ounce over the little jars that I'm buying. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this out, and then I'll show you what all set up. So let's dive right in. All right, I don't care what kind of diet you're on. Sometimes you need a snack, and I thought this would be the perfect snack. It is 100% juice, no sugar added, shake and freeze. I love cold things. I love ice cream. I love popsicles, and I figured cherry limeade, fruit punch, and Concord grape, no sugar added. Fruit you can have on paleo. I mean, you don't want to have too much, but one of these is just, let's see. These are just 30 calories, 25 and 25. You can have 3 of them for 90. That said, there are 20 in a bag. So for me, they'll last a long time because I will probably only eat one at a time, but I wanted it to be no sugar added. And the only ingredients are the juices. I didn't want to have any fake sweeteners in it either. I'm really trying to give up fake sweeteners. Next, at some point you're at a cookout. You don't want to go off the rails, but you do want to feel like you're having a treat. So I got myself some of the kettle cooked non-GMO sweet potato chips in sea salt, and they're cooked in coconut oil. So technically on paleo, these are fine. I'm also trying not to snack. So I know, I just showed you popsicles. I'm trying not to snack. So that's just going to be for with meals, not for just sitting around the house munching, but it'll be perfect. Mayonnaise on paleo, I find that I make a lot of tuna salad, egg salad. We do a lot of burgers, turkey burgers, you know, hunks of meat. And generally with that, I want some kind of dressing. Even if I just take this and some of the Trader Joe's, they do a seasoning blend. It is a ranch seasoning blend that I can mix in with this. And if you just dip like cucumbers in it, it's delicious. Grain-free taco shells. I cannot recommend. I have not tried it yet. I love the idea of this. For lunches, there's 12 in here, just 1 for lunch. I generally have some scrambled turkey in the fridge that I've put some taco seasoning in it just because it's easy. I can toss it on salads. I can make lettuce cups out of it, but I thought this would be, if they're good, we'll see. Grain-free, who knows? But it sounded good to me. This is just ginger paste. I like that until you open it, it is shelf stable, so it doesn't have to be in the fridge. And then once you open it, you just keep it in the fridge. I love having this around so that I don't have to grate ginger, because I do like to make a lot of Asian meals. This is my favorite. If you like nut pods, this is the absolute best one. I have only ever found it at Thrive Market. You could probably get it somewhere else, but it is the toasted marshmallow creamer. It's just almond and coconut. I put it in my coffee every day. I do use the other ones when I haven't remembered to order this. I only got 2. I should have gotten more than 2. This one is the absolute best flavor. If you watched last time, you saw that one of my favorite treats when I am being good and eating paleo, one of my favorite treats is just to chop up an apple and saute it, put a little bit of this in it, and then it tastes kind of like apple pie. I mean, it's not apple pie because it's got no bread, but this is just cinnamon and ginger, allspice, cardamom, nutmeg. It's just a lovely combination. You will instantly think it's fall and you'll be ready for fall. I love fall. This is delicious. I have never tried the honey mustard. It's the Primal Kitchen honey mustard. It's got avocado oil. I have my expectations set low. Sometimes the salad dressings are fantastic. I use the ranch. I use the Caesar. You do, once you've been doing it a few weeks, get a little more used to it. But I wanted something that wasn't as creamy, and theirs is pretty wet. Can you hear it? So I'm hoping it'll be good. Maybe we'll try it in a second. Let's finish this and then maybe I'll try it. I use this to cook with primarily my eggs in the morning. It's just a ghee cooking spray, and I love that it doesn't have any propellants in it. It's just grass-fed, pasture-raised ghee, avocado oil, and cold-pressed grapeseed oil. It's a nice, and it's all you need for your eggs, because when you do paleo, you don't do dairy, so you can't do regular butter. But ghee somehow, with paleo and with Whole30, for some reason ghee gets a pass. So we'll go ahead and take it. I don't know if you guys have ever had yum yum sauce, if you've ever had sushi or hibachi. Not sushi. You would not put this on sushi. If you've ever had hibachi, I love it. But regular yum yum sauce you just can't have. But Primal Kitchen, it's a dipping sauce. It's yum yum sauce. We'll try this in a minute. When we try the dressing, we'll give this a try. This I have fairly low expectations of also, so I hope they prove me wrong. That would be awesome. I got the birch benders. I feel like I bought this years ago when one of my granddaughters went gluten-free, but I don't know that we ever made it. But it is a paleo grain-free, I bet it's going to be delicious, pancake and waffle mix. You just add water, and now you can't put syrup on it, you can't put real butter on it, but if they're good, you could use it as bread. And if you could get them thin enough, you could like make breakfast sandwiches with them. I have different expectations of what I'm going to do with these. I might make them tomorrow morning to see how they do. Maybe this is what I'll tape. I thought I would tape a couple of meals since I've been eating healthier, but maybe we'll make these pancakes and we'll see how they do, how they taste, how they cook without, gluten. The joke, I don't know what gluten is, but it's what makes food taste good. I also got this last time. I think I actually made it in that video. It is delicious. We have eaten it. I have purchased it twice. This is one of the things. Sometimes the small packets, when you choose one, you actually have to get 2 of them. And this is one of the things. These Kevin's packets, you can't put just one in your cart. You have to do 2. I think that the 2 Kevin's things are all that I ordered that you had to do that with. But we love this so much. I got it. And because we love it so much, I thought we would try this one. And it is a cilantro lime. Doesn't that sound delicious? I figure on steak or on chicken. I actually thought if we did it early and I marinated the chicken, I haven't read how you're supposed to use it yet. I will decide how. Oh, look, you can see the inside. Can you see the inside is kind of green? So I have very high hopes for this. This I have very high hopes for. If you watched last time, you also saw that my husband and I each got chomps. He loved these salt and vinegar venison sticks. I just got the regular chomps beef, but in taco. They were fine, but I couldn't really taste the taco of them. They mostly just tasted like the beef ones. And this is one of the few things that I can actually get cheaper, this is me being me, I can actually get cheaper not at Thrive Market. If you like just the regular beef chomps, the full-sized ones at Trader Joe's are like $1.94 maybe, which would mean 10 of them would be less than $20. And I think through Thrive they are $22. So I pick them up. I just grab a big old handful whenever I hit Trader Joe's, and I have them around there. This is my husband's favorite soap. It's just the Dr. Bronner's. It's the citrus. You can find Dr. Bronner's everywhere. The citrus is more difficult to find, and he loves it. So I got 2 of these also. Okay, that is what we picked up. Let me turn the camera around and we will try the honey mustard and the yum yum sauce. Everything all opened up and ready to go. I've actually poured a little bit of this one. It is the Primal Kitchen honey mustard. So let's give it a taste. It's good. It is a good salad dressing for when you can't have normal salad dressings. Is this a normal, if you went to a restaurant out back and got their honey mustard? This does not taste like that. It has way more vinegar in it. It's got more of the bite, but you do taste the mustard. You do taste the sweetness that's meant to be the honey, I imagine. It tastes good. I will absolutely use it on my salads. I might try it on chicken, like you know how you dip chicken nuggets in honey mustard sometimes? I might try it on that, but yes, I'm very pleased with this. This is very different from the Caesar and the ranch that I'm using constantly that they make. So yay. Okay, let's try the yum yum sauce. Shaking it up, clean spoon. We don't want to eat cross-contamination. This is the Primal Kitchen yum yum sauce. Let's see if it's yummy, and let's see if it tastes anything like yum yum sauce. It's thicker than yum yum sauce. I bet especially once I get it refrigerated. It is thicker than a regular yum yum sauce is. But I use cauliflower rice as regular rice. I don't mind it at all. I know some people don't care for it. I overcook it intentionally. You know, they like it to stay to the tooth. And for me to like cauliflower rice, it has to be well done, pretty soft, kind of like I like my rice. So I will do that, and then I will stir soy and onions and kind of make a fried rice to go with some of the meats that I make around here. And this is going to be amazing on that. They show you putting it on a whole bowl situation, but yeah, I am very, very happy about this one. This, honestly, this would be good on like a burger. Yum Yum is kind of like Thousand Island, just without the relish, and that's kind of the feel this gives you. So this would actually be good like on a burger, on a turkey burger. It's making my mouth water just thinking about it. So yay. So I like the honey mustard. I will absolutely use it. I will probably get it again. I love this. I'm going to order more of it in case they decide someday to quit making it. I don't want to be sad because that's the kind of thing that happens to me. What are the calories on this? Yeah. 2 tablespoons is a serving and it's 120 calories. So there's that. It's also high in sodium. 2 tablespoons is 10% of your daily, 220 milligrams. So I won't be putting it on everything, but when I want it, I will be glad I have it. All right, I think I'm gonna cook something, so let's get into that. For starters, what we would do is we would make the Birch Benders pancake and waffle mix. We're gonna make them as pancakes. They say that one recipe making of this makes 5 to 6 pancakes. So I'm going to try and make them about the size of bread in case I want to use these for sandwiches. I suspect how they hold up will affect whether I decide to use them as sandwich bread. And B, if they are too sweet. Sometimes mixes, especially pancake and waffle mixes, can be too sweet to use as bread, but this shouldn't be. I think it has a little bit of coconut sugar in it. I won't eat coconut sugar, like I won't sprinkle it on my strawberries or anything, but if there's a little bit in a mix, I'm okay with that. A serving only has 2 grams of added sugar, so I'm kind of okay with that. We'll see what it tastes like. So all we have to do is mix a cup of this with, they say, between 2/3 of a cup and 3/4 of a cup of water, and then cook it up. So let's give that a try. So for starters, we're gonna get our stove on, and this is the ghee that I got. It's the ghee cooking spray that I picked in my Thrive Market. I can't find this anywhere else, so I am so glad that Thrive Market carries it. So see how nicely it comes out? I think I oversprayed because it's fine. It's all fine. Because the one that I've been using was at its end and it wasn't coming out that strong. But you can see I got a good coating just from that little bit. So we're gonna let this warm up while we go make our mix. Okay, so we just need a cup of Birch Benders. As a rule, when I'm dieting and being really good, I don't make things like pancakes because I'm not going to put sugar or anything else on them. But I am finding myself really missing bread this time. And I thought even if I just have one of these in the morning with a bunch of berries, it might be really nice. We'll see. And they said 2/3 of a cup to 3/4 of a cup of water, but to start low. So I'm just gonna put most of it in there. We'll leave a little out. I think it's to do with outside humidity and that kind of thing. So I guess we're looking for basic pancake consistency, and it's that easy. Welcome to my recipe. Oh, it is thickening up a little bit. So we're gonna let it sit for a second and see if it absorbs more. Usually with things like this, I find they don't absorb as much water because, yeah, see, look, it looks almost, see how it wants to, it looks like a real pancake batter. That is wild. I'm gonna thin it a little bit more and we'll see if it keeps doing that because we want as much liquid in it as possible because I want to stretch this as far as possible. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use all the water. That might have been too much. I can't believe that it's not because we're having a pretty humid day here today, and usually it's the humidity that affects how much your flour and that kind of thing absorbs. But the way this was absorbing it, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I feel good about this. I'm going to let it absorb all of that. Can you hear that chirping? That's my stove. I think it's time for a new stove. Yep, feel great about this. So I used 1 cup and 3/4 of a cup of water, but they said maybe you would only need 2/3 of a cup of water. I think since my intent is to use this for bread, I would like them to all be about the same size. I'm gonna go ahead and use this scoop and hope that I get kind of close to the same size pieces. Pancakes. So as we cook these up, let me tell you guys, I am a Thrive affiliate. I will put a link down below. When you sign up for Thrive with the link, you will get 30% off your order and you will receive a free gift. So if you have any interest, I will put the link down in the description. I think we are actually going to get 5 to 6. It's looking like maybe 5. Now we let them cook. I wonder if you do like regular pancakes. With regular pancakes, when you start seeing the bubbles and they start looking dry, then you know it's time to flip them. I'm gonna turn this down. I feel like this is running just a skosh hot. Okay, we're gonna give them a peek. Ooh, it looks like a pancake under there. I messed it up a little bit, but that looks like a pancake, right? The true test will be in how it tastes, but we'll try that one. Oh, I've had pancakes made with all of the real pancake stuff not be that pretty. Because that's what you do at your house. You flip each one and then you're like Vanna Whiting it. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. Oh, they are beautiful. Oh wow, I hope they taste half as good as they look. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a plate. We'll pull these off and we'll get the last one on. Just checking them all. I'm sure they're fine. I thought about putting these on a bake rack because then they wouldn't sit on it and get moist underneath. But as a rule, when you're reheating them, they get back to a texture you like. Okay, let's try one of these while we cook that one. For record, I would say we got 5 perfect pancakes out of it. I would say that is the same size as the other ones we made. So yay for that. Okay, we're gonna take this one. Oh, it's still kind of hot. Oh, it's still steaming. That we kind of bent. Rip it apart and see what the inside looks like. I had to put my glasses on so we could see. Let me show you guys. It looks a little more dense than a regular pancake does. And when you pull it apart, oh, I almost wonder if that needed a little more time. Let's see. I think it needed to be cooked a little more. So lower and slower. It tastes delicious, but yes, I think it could have used another minute in the pan. So lower and slower is going to be the answer to these. That said, it was delicious. I am so excited. I do not need syrup on this. I don't think that they'll work for like lunch sandwiches. I was just thinking, I'll make a bunch of these. It'll be my bread. I don't think this will work for lunch sandwiches because while it would absolutely hold up, I mean, it's not about to crumble apart or anything. It does have that sweet back. Those little 2 grams of sugar. It does have a little sweet back there. But that was delicious and a success. And all it took was this and water. So it's the Birch Benders Micro Pancakery. Just add water, pancake, and waffle mix. And it's tapioca starch, almond flour, organic coconut flour, whole egg powder, organic coconut sugar, potato flakes, sweet potato flour, leavening, and then 2% less of salt, and it does have guar gum in it. But it's the last ingredient. So that I am giving 2 thumbs up, and I just use this with it, but if you have regular butter, you can do whatever you want, but this makes it super easy. Okay, what else can we get in? I just remembered that I had this sitting over there to be unboxed, and I thought, you know what, I'm standing here. We just finished making some pancakes. I'm revitalized by the awesomeness that they were. This is one of my favorite boxes. You guys know I love the scent of it. And I thought, you know what, let's just go through it, and I'll share it with you from down here. Don't cry over spilled milk. This is the Southern Fleek June box. I have absolutely not had this all of July. I have this sent to my P.O. box. I need to have this switched over to my home address. It smells amazing in here. And how pretty is this? It's always wrapped so pretty. So we're gonna open this up and see what all of these are right here from the beginning. What is this? It is ice cream makes everything better. You're not wrong. Bubble scoops. Dissolve in a mesh bag under running water. So that's why she's given us these, so that as we use the bubble scoops, we'll have something to dissolve them in case you didn't already have something. It smells so good. It says this bowl of ice cream bubbles is assorted in different scents and includes 4 scoops. Don't use all at once, you'll be on bubble overload. Shower boxes have soap sponges instead. So if you don't have a bath and you would prefer to have a shower box, you can do that. But this is what those look like. How adorable is that? And you'll just pop one of those in a mesh bag like this, and it'll make bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. While I'm standing here, next out, we have a pot of goodness. And you know, Nikki's pots of goodness are my favorite. This is, oh, it's a sugar scrub. Yay. Fairy Fluff Sugar Scrub. Let's see what it smells like. Oh my gosh. Oh, that smells so good. And it is almost full to overflowing. Can you guys see? It's got the nice swirl to it. It smells kind of like cherry. I wonder if Fairy Fluff means cherry. Here is a scrub made in the same great fragrance as the Not So Great Stuff. Not So Great Stuff. That must be somebody's. Somebody out there will be letting me know whose that is. Not So Great Stuff. It smells fantastic. It smells like cherries and sugar and awesomeness. And her sugar scrubs are one of my favorite things that she does. They're just, everything that she has, everything that she does smells fantastic, but this has just got just the right amount of sugar in it. You get a really nice exfoliation without tearing your skin up. I love these. All right, next out, while I'm right here, and this is hilarious. It looks kind of like a poop emoji. It's got a slightly purplish tint to it, which for me makes it look like a cross between a poop emoji and Grimace, if you're old enough to remember who Grimace is at McDonald's. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Okay, Nikki, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be the poop emoji. Crap Happens Bath Bomb. One of my grandgirls is going to want this so bad, and they're just going to, you know, the 5- and 7-year-old are going to think this is absolutely the funniest thing ever. The large, not so pretty chocolate scented bath bomb still makes your bath water a pretty dark navy blue. Dissolve the frosting portion under the water for bubbles and drop the rest of the crap in the water. That's hilarious. I can't tell that there's frosting on it. What's the frosting? I think maybe this top portion. That is his head, is the frosting that's going to make the bubbles. That's hilarious. Next out we have, ooh, looks like a nice drink. Let's come over here and show you guys closer. The back of it says, when life gives you lemons. When life gives you lemons, make more lemonade bath bomb. Made full of cocoa butter for a moisturizing bath with the wonderful scent of watermelon lemonade. Yum. Doesn't that smell fantastic? And it will be. It will be absolutely fantastic. Everything she does smells so good. Oh, it does. It is both watermelon and lemony. I think I will keep this one. I have the girls' bath upstairs, and I keep all the goodies that I let them take for their house. Since I happen to be down here, I think I'll be setting that one aside for myself. Next out, we have the Rose Quartz Spiced Honey and Milk Epsom Salt Milk Bath. That is lovely. Am I getting a good picture? That's the downside of doing it down here, is I'm never sure what is in focus. Is it me? Is it this? Is it me? Is it this? This is a really big package. Does she say how much? 10 ounces. This is 10 ounces. The rose quartz Epsom salt spiced honey milk bath. This large pouch of milk bath has a yummy, complex fragrance. It includes a real stone and an organza bag to catch the rose petals in it. Oh, so that is also what you can use the organza bag for. So it will catch the rose petals that are in here, so you don't end up with rose petals in your bath if you don't want them. So that is really nice. Let's give this a scent check. Those pancakes that I just made are over there smelling amazing. That smells so good. It's rosy, but the spiced comes through, so you don't, if you're somebody that doesn't love rosy, I think you could still use this. I mean, it has rose. Although I will tell you, if you put it to my nose without telling me there was rose in it, I probably wouldn't have guessed it. The spiced definitely comes through more than the rose. Okay, last out, we have a little shower gel, I think. It is Everything is Peachy Shower Jelly. It is almost, let's see if it comes across. Let me bring it close and show you the back. It is almost a neon peach color. Can you guys tell? It is an amazing, amazing peach color. Everything Peachy Shower Jelly. This wonderfully bubbly and silky, slimy shower jelly smells just like a real peach and will leave your skin feeling great. I'm not positive it says slimy, but it looks like it does. Oh my gosh, that smells like peach bubblegum. That smells amazing. And it is, can you guys see? Let me show you. That is what it looks like. I'll just take, since we're right here at my sink, why not? I will just get a little off and we will assess ourselves if we think that word was slimy. It's slimy. It is. I mean, not that you wouldn't want to use it on yourself. It doesn't feel like, you know, there's a slug leaving a slime trail. Oh my gosh. Peachy. It is so fantastic. Okay, let me wash this. Gosh. Love her scrubs. Couldn't love them more. And the scent of this is like fairy-like. It is fantastic. Little bubbly ice cream balls, ice cream scoops. It's perfect. An adorable poop emoji that smells like chocolate. I can't even tell you how much my girls are gonna love that. We have the quartz milk bath and the lemonade bath bomb and our shower jelly. I don't know how she packs it so perfectly for shipping. I almost can't get it back in the box, even just to show you guys. Doesn't that just make you want to go take a nice long hot bath? This box is sent to me for review by Nikki over at Southern Fleek Bath. I will put her link down below. It is her shop on Etsy. She does a myriad of wonderful things. I love all of these bath products that she does. My second favorite thing that she does is her laundry booster. Hang tight. I literally just finished this one. Haven't thrown this away yet because I can't bring myself to until I get another one in case I get a smaller one and need the canister. But this is the coconut lime. I know, it doesn't sound like a natural fit. Like, I'm going to do my laundry. What do I want my laundry to smell like? Coconut lime. Oh my gosh, trust me. Trust me. Coconut lime. It is the laundry, I think she just calls it her power booster. Laundry, the real never-ending story. Actually, it does not say on here what she calls it, but it's her laundry booster. It's the laundry booster. This is the coconut lime. I've tried other flavors. If you have questions about them, let me know. If I've tried that flavor, I will let you know. This is my 100% favorite. I love the coconut lime. The beauty is, what I was telling you when I started down this path, is I will put my code down below too, and that will get you 10% off in her shop. So you can get this for 10% off, and that is fantastic. It says to use 2 to 3 scoops. Sometimes if I'm just doing a small load, I just do 1 scoop. I feel like it gives it a boost. I feel like I still smell the smell, and it really makes it last a lot longer. And if you're an ingredients person, it is baking soda, borax, washing soda, Himalayan pink salt, fragrance, and it may contain essential oils. So also not full of all the junk you don't want in your laundry. Okay, what's next? Next, I thought we would go ahead and do my nails. I just picked up this Norlii Breathable. They say it's a 1-step manicure. You guys know I'm doing way more than 1 step because I'm going to do my Maniology. But this is a one, they say you don't need a top coat or a base coat. I'm going to go ahead and skip the base coat. I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to do it. I am still wearing that manicure as we speak. It does not seem to have affected the wear of it at all. It's worn really well. I think, a week in today from when I did this. But you can see one coat is not getting the job done. I also have on, as you guys can see, we've talked in the past, that neck light that I wear that I bought for when I do my diamond painting. I also do it when I'm doing my nails, and it makes all the difference for me. Okay, we have 2 coats, and I feel much better about that now. But I wish it was shiny. So this is the Maniology Cloudy. It kind of gives you just a cloudy, iridescent look. It makes it shiny. One of my friends noticed it was so shiny, and it's just a really pretty look. I am a Maniology affiliate because I love doing all of this so much. If you sub for the monthly box, use their code sub5, not mine, because their code is much better. But I love doing it so much. And all I'm going to do is my ring fingers and my pinkies. I'm going to put some bubbles on it. I'm going to show you here in a second the pretty bubbles. This was our last Mani by me. Actually, I'm going to a baby shower this week, and I think I'm going to do the giraffe in blue on my ring fingers because it's a boy. I use the Bam White to put the bubbles on. And unfortunately, this is going to go a little blurry, but all you do is you put your polish on it. You take your scraper, you scrape it off, and then you take your stamper and you roll it over it and just stamp it on your nails. I find the easiest way to clean it up is just to take a little tape. You can do around your nail with the tape, and it lifts the polish that you got on your skin right off. Super easy. Plus, there's a little detailed brush that you can get that you just dip in the acetone, and I don't think I show you doing it here, so it's not perfectly clean around my nails, but I will take that little detail brush and go around my nails. So I will put all of the Maniology information down below if you'd like to go over and check it out. I am an affiliate with Catherine15. You'll get 15% off. And I think we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming by for this more vlog style video, guys. If you are new to the channel, I hope you will consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos coming out. If you have any questions about what we went through, just let me know. And thanks again for coming by, guys. Have a great evening.